Hello everyone and welcome to the lecture on Amazon Macie. So this lecture will contain all these topics. What is Amazon Macie? Automate the discovery of sensitive data, discovering sensitive data types, evaluating and monitoring data security with Amazon Macie, reviewing and analyzing findings in Amazon Macie, integrating Macie findings with other systems and services, centrally manage multiple Macie accounts, and programmatic interaction with Amazon Macie. So first is about what is Amazon Macie, and next from 2.2 onwards, 2 to till 8, all these are features of Amazon Macie that we should be aware of. So let's get started. So Amazon Macie employs advanced techniques like machine learning and pattern matching to identify sensitive data within your Amazon S3 environment. Macie offers a clear overview of potential security risks associated with your data, enabling you to make informed decisions about protecting your sensitive information. With Macie, you can automate the protection of your data against identified security risks, ensuring a proactive approach to data security. Macie provides a comprehensive inventory of your S3 buckets and automatically evaluates and monitors them for security and access control, helping you maintain a strong security posture. If Macie detects a potential issue, such as publicly accessible S3 bucket, it generates a finding for you to review and remediate as necessary, keeping you informed about the security status of your data. Macie automates the process of discovering and reporting sensitive data stored in Amazon S3, providing you with a better understanding of your organization's data landscape. In addition to findings, Macie offers valuable statistics and information that offer insight into the overall security posture of your Amazon S3 data and help identify where sensitive data might reside. Macie seamlessly integrates with Amazon EventBridge and AWS Security Hub, allowing you to monitor, process, and remediate findings using other services, applications, and systems for a more comprehensive security approach. So this is all about Macie. So next we'll see all the features of Macie one by one. So first is automate the discovery of sensitive data. So Macie offers two ways to automate the discovery and reporting of sensitive data. Configuring Macie for automated data discovery and creating and running sensitive data discovery jobs. So there are two ways. One is to have automated sensitive data discovery, and second is to manually create sensitive data discovery jobs. When Macie detects sensitive data in an S3 bucket, it creates a sensitive data finding that provides a detailed report of the sensitive data detected. Automated sensitive data discovery provides broad visibility into where sensitive data might reside in your Amazon S3 data estate. Macie continually evaluates your S3 bucket inventory, uses sampling techniques to select representative objects and inspects them for sensitive data. Sensitive data discovery jobs provide deeper, more targeted analysis. You define the breadth and depth of the analysis, including the S3 buckets to analyze, the sampling depth, and custom criteria based on S3 object properties. When creating a sensitive data discovery job, you can customize parameters such as the specific S3 buckets to analyze, the sampling depth for selecting objects, and custom criteria derived from S3 object properties. You can configure a sensitive data discovery job to run only once for on-demand analysis and assessment, or on a recurring basis for periodic analysis, assessment, and monitoring. Both automated sensitive data discovery and sensitive data discovery jobs help you build and maintain a comprehensive view of the data of your organization, stores wherever it stores in Amazon S3, and any associated security or compliance risks. Okay, next feature is discovering sensitive data types. So Macie uses built-in criteria and techniques such as machine learning and pattern matching to analyze objects in S3 buckets and discover sensitive data. Managed data identifiers can detect a large and growing list of sensitive data types for many countries and regions, including multiple types of personally identifiable information, financial information, and credentials data. So this includes like their identifiers, which can find something like credit card number, social security number, national ID number, credit cards number, or any kind of very popular. So it's not only for US, across the world all countries have different kinds of personally identifiable information. So Macie has the knowledge on how to detect those kind of sensitive information, whether it's residing in S3 or not. Custom data identifiers allows you to define your own set of criteria to detect sensitive data using regular expression regex to define text patterns to match, and optionally character sequences and proximity rules to refine the results. So you can create your own custom data identifiers. So there are already a built-in huge number of managed data identifiers, but if you want to do, if something is not there, you can build your own. With custom data identifiers, you can detect sensitive data that reflects your particular scenarios, intellectual property, or proprietary data, supplementing the managed data identifiers provided by Macie. To fine-tune the analysis, you can use allow list to define specific text and text patterns that you want Macie to ignore in S3 objects, typically representing sensitive data exceptions for your particular scenarios or environment, such as public representative names, public phone numbers, or sample data used for testing. So you can have allow or deny list also. So you can ignore text patterns or text. Okay, next feature is evaluating and monitoring data security with Amazon Macie. When you enable Macie, it automatically generates and begins maintaining a complete inventory of your S3 general purpose buckets. Macie begins evaluating and monitoring the buckets for security and access control as soon as it is enabled. If Macie detects a potential issue with the security or privacy of a bucket, it creates a policy finding for you to review and address. In addition to specific findings, a dashboard provides a snapshot of aggregated statistics for your organizational S3 data. The dashboard includes statistics for key metrics such as the number of buckets that are publicly accessible or shared with other accounts. You can drill down on each statistics to review the supporting data. Macie also provides detailed information and statistics for individual S3 buckets in your inventory, including breakdown of a bucket's public access and encryption settings, and the size and number of objects that Macie can analyze to detect sensitive data. You can browse the S3 bucket inventory or sort and filter the inventory by certain fields to locate specific buckets or data points. Okay, next feature is reviewing and analyzing findings in Amazon Macie. In Macie, a finding is a detailed report of sensitive data detected in an S3 bucket or a potential issue with the security or privacy of an S3 general purpose bucket. Each finding provides a severity rating, information about the affected resource, and additional details such as when and how Macie detected the data or issue. To review, analyze, and manage findings, you can use the findings page on the Amazon Macie console, which lists your findings and provide the details of individual findings. The findings page on the Macie console provides multiple options for grouping, filtering, and sorting, and suppressing findings, which allows for efficient management and analysis. You can also use Amazon Macie API to query, retrieve, and suppress findings programmatically. If you use the Macie API, you can pass the findings data to another application, service, or system for deeper analysis, long-term storage, or reporting purposes. Okay, next feature is integrating Macie findings with other services and systems. To support integration with other services and systems, Macie publishes its findings to Amazon EventBridge as finding events. EventBridge is a serverless event bus service that can route findings data to various targets. With EventBridge, you can route Macie findings data to targets such as AWS Lambda functions, Amazon Simple Notification Service, Amazon SNS topics. EventBridge allows you to monitor and process Macie findings in near real time, enabling prompt action on potential security issues. By using EventBridge, you can integrate Macie findings into your existing security and compliance workflows for streamlined processing and response. So main point to remember is, because EventBridge is a central bus service, so best is to just send over here, and from here this is two example like Lambda and SSH topics, but from here you can send to wherever you want, even your own custom application, then take action depending on your workflow. So this pretty much ensures that because it's sending over here, this pretty much guarantees that you can send it to wherever you want. You can also configure Macie to publish its findings to AWS Security Hub for centralized security management. Security Hub provides a comprehensive view of your security posture across your entire AWS environment. With Security Hub, you can check your AWS environment against security industry standards and best practices, ensuring compliance and identifying areas for improvement. Security Hub allows you to aggregate Macie findings from multiple AWS regions and monitor and process the aggregated findings from a single region, thus simplifying security management across your global AWS infrastructure. Okay, next feature is centrally manage multiple Macie accounts. If your AWS environment has multiple AWS accounts, you can centrally manage Macie for all AWS account in your environment. So there are two integration options: AWS organizations or Macie invitations. So central management of Macie can be done in two ways: by integrating Macie with AWS organizations, which is basically multiple AWS accounts grouped together, so AWS organization feature, or by sending and accepting membership invitation in Macie. So this is for one AWS account sending an invitation to another AWS account, and they accepting the invitation, and then they become part of a trust. So these two accounts will not be in the same AWS organization. They are completely altogether different AWS accounts. In a multiple account configuration, a designated Macie administrator can perform certain tasks and access certain Macie findings, certain settings, data and resources for accounts that are members of the same organization. Tasks for Macie administrator include reviewing information about S3 buckets that are owned by member accounts and reviewing policy findings for those buckets. So Macie administrator can also inspect the member account buckets for sensitive data. If the accounts are associated through AWS organization, the Macie administrator can also enable Macie for member accounts in the organization. So through its central location, if they are part of AWS organization. Okay, next is programmatic access or interaction with Amazon Macie. In addition to the Macie console, users can interact with Macie using the Amazon Macie API, which provides comprehensive programmatic access to Macie features. The Macie API allows users to manage their Macie account settings, access data, and control resources programmatically, offering flexibility and automation. Multiple ways to interact programmatically. So users can send HTTPS requests directly to Macie for programmatic interaction. AWS command line tools can be used to interact with Macie from the CLI interface. AWS SDKs provides libraries and sample code for various programming language. So software development kits SDKs. And fourth, AWS SDKs support various languages, and these include Python, Java, Go, PowerShell, C++, and .NET. And that's all. Thanks for watching.